The Daily Compliance News for November 12, 2025, the $200 Bet Limit Edition. This is Tom Fox, and I'd like to welcome you to the Daily Compliance News. The Daily Compliance News is the only daily podcast which curates 4 top compliance, ethics, and/or corruption stories for your listening and viewing pleasure if you're watching this on YouTube. First story is about the burgeoning Major League Baseball pitch betting scandal, and it comes to us from ESPN, which reports that prominent U.S. sports books are establishing a nationwide $200 betting limit on baseball wagers centered on individual pitches and prohibiting such bets from being included in parlays in an attempt to decrease the incentive for manipulation. MLB has been in discussions with its sportsbook partners about potential changes to betting menus and limits since this summer after unusual wagering was detected on individual pitches of 2 Cleveland Guardian starters. Next up from Bloomberg, there is a burgeoning scandal in Germany as something called Operation Chargeback. This is a fintech financial scandal, and there have been several arrests to break up fraud and money laundering networks in the area of 300 million euros. The criminals operated through payment firms, and the police said suspects at former employees at 4 big German payment providers had knowledge of the fraudulent activities and may have even cooperated. None of the firms were named. Payment firms have been under increased scrutiny in Germany, and as a French provider, Worldline was hit by allegations, ignored warnings, and did business with high-risk customers and in high-risk areas. Next up from Politico, a report that one of the EU's top courts is being asked to examine whether the European Parliament breached its legal obligations by denying lawmakers a chance to investigate the bloc's handling of vaccine contracts. The General Court has received a motion prepared by MEPs from right-wing and far-right-wing parties that argues a decision by political group leaders not to allow a vote on the establishment of an investigative committee was unlawful. So right-wingers want some sunlight shined into the shadows this day, as they want to investigate or at least have an inquiry into allegations of corruption, money laundering, abuse of power, undue influence in the legislative process. And finally, from Forbes, have you ever received a promotion that feels like a punishment? Well, that happens as many professionals spend years moving towards a promotion, but sometimes it doesn't feel like a success. It feels like a setback, and promotion can bring exhaustion, isolation, regret, and even resignation. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.